In the last episode, I began making my way out of Bavaria, making a stop in Munich first to meet some fellow Tallbikers. I then headed up to join the Danube River, which I'd be following for the next 2,000 kilometers. I need to be in Budapest in 1 week. And right now, I'm not even at Linz, which is more than 100 miles from Vienna. Yay. Day 37 on the Danau now. Made it to Linz yesterday, just in time for the massive storm. They even let off air raid sirens last night. And I'm 130 miles from Vienna. I need to get to Vienna in 2 days, so I think I'm really going to be powering it out if they won't have the weather for it. Let's find out. Quick lunch break at the gas station, and today so far it's 1 in the afternoon and I've done 33 miles, which is roughly 50 kilometers. And yeah, it's pretty early in the day for that kind of length. So from Vienna I am now 91 miles away. No clue if it's possible, but I'm debating trying to make it to Vienna tonight because tomorrow is horrific weather and I really want a day off. So 91 miles, I wonder, can we do it? Look at this speed. I'm completely and absolutely on the flat, but I'm keeping averages of about maybe 20 miles an hour, 25 kilometers an hour for the last hour straight, because with the wind, it's actually really easy. So I might just have a chance at beating this. I've still got at least 90 miles left, so I doubt it, but I'm hopeful, you know? Now 6 p.m. I'm 75 miles in, which is about, I don't know, 130 kilometers, 120, somewhere around there. And I have energy, it's just my bum. New saddle is still not very good. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna manage the next 60 odd miles to Vienna. I think I'm probably gonna give up, but first I have to find a camp spot where I can prepare to be sheltered from the rain tomorrow. Somewhere like that would be great if there wasn't a box in it. 80 miles in and still another 50 to go, and I really don't think I'm gonna make it, but I'm just gonna keep going until I collapse. Then I'll have to just pitch the tent wherever, and if it's dark by then it means at least no one will see me or my tent until the morning. Alright, back to it. Well, hopefully he doesn't bite me. Let's find out. Little guy. So in case you were worried, yes, I'm still alive. I've done 105 miles and I'm still 30 miles away. But yeah, slowly getting there. No idea if I will, but luckily I have a really bright front light, as you can probably not see very well, but the biggest issue I have is that I'm having to wear my sunglasses in the middle of the night because there are so many bugs and they all fly right into my eyes, meaning I can't really see a thing and keep almost falling into the river, which is literally right there. I still have another 26 miles and I'm so dead. Okay, I'm 115 miles into the trip. I've only got 5 miles left to go. You can actually kind of see Vienna in the distance. I booked a hostel in a hurry. I booked the cheapest one that was within roughly 7 or 8 miles of Vienna. Wasn't too bothered about how close it was. And then after booking it, now that I look at the maps, it's up a massive hill. So the next 4 miles, I've got about 600 feet of elevation. Ow. That's metal, apparently. Made it. 200 kilometers, 126 miles. It's 1 in the morning. Why, oh why do I do these things? But at least I have a room, which is quite big. I don't know why they give me such a big room. I'm not actually going to use it. I'd rather have spent 20 euros and got a tiny room. All I need is a bed and somewhere to charge up stuff. Just waiting for the Strava to finish uploading, and then it's taking ages. I really hope, I swear to God, if it doesn't upload, I'm gonna be pissed off. Yeah, I know. Tan lines. I need to stop wearing that bandana. So, after an exhausting 200-kilometer ride, I took a well-earned day off to explore Vienna. And ironically, the rain never actually came. It's now day 39. I left Vienna this morning after taking a rest day from the 126 miles the day before, and the new Brook saddle, or second-hand new Brook saddle, was still killing me after that ride. It was even worse. The rivets were just digging into my bum. So both saddles are down there, and for the time being I went to a bike shop and bought the third saddle of this journey. Oh wait, no, the fourth saddle of this journey, which is a very cheap gel saddle. So yeah, I can cope with it for a little while, but it really isn't very comfortable. I much prefer leather. I'm heading to Bratislava for this afternoon. I've got another 35 miles today, into Hungary tomorrow morning, Győr tomorrow afternoon, and then hopefully somewhere near Budapest for the day after tomorrow. And hello Slovakia for one day. I decided to stay the night in Slovakia, and luckily my hostel had a unicycle for me to try out. I spent less than 16 hours in Slovakia, and I'm now about to head finally into Hungary, and here we are. Hungary, suddenly a whole new language to manage. Amy, have I taken a wrong turn? I have no clue. Well, it's a nice flat start to the country, so got a nice tailwind today, plenty of rain on the way. Got to get to Győr. I probably didn't pronounce that correctly either. So yeah, 5 hours it should take me, so I'll see you in 5 hours. Pretzel time in Hungary, where there are no pretzels. Well, I haven't seen any yet. I'm sure there are. I'll find out. I was in a hurry to reach Budapest, as I was invited to participate in a Freak Bikers critical mass happening that weekend. So I'm just in Hungary, and there's this grey old car that has been, the guy inside it has just been stalking me for the past 3 miles, like going ahead, stopping, getting out, videoing me, which is pretty normal on this bike, to be honest. I'm used to it, but he's now gone ahead. Then when he saw me the next time, he did a U-turn, came back, doesn't say hi, doesn't smile, just kind of stares, which is a little bit worrying. He's parked up ahead at the moment, again. He's now getting out of the car. And yeah, that's what he's been doing for the past half an hour. Stopping, recording, going again. Don't know if he'll do it again, hopefully not. Or at least say hi next time. And here he comes again. Is he gonna stop ahead? Yep, and he's stopping ahead. Again. He didn't manage to hit the camera right that time. And now he's rushed back into the car, presumably to catch me up again. Just as I thought I'd got rid of him, he's the front one, slowing down there again. What do I have to do to stop people stalking me? I don't care if people video me, or take photos, or say hi, or start a conversation. It's quite nice. But when they just stop, get out their cameras, and then don't say hi, but then do it multiple times, following me over the course of 10 miles, it's a little bit creepy. And the caravan too. Everyone today. He's kind of staying behind me, but roughly at my speed. Don't know what he hopes to achieve. He's already got a few good videos of me. He just keeps going. As you can see. And here we go, yet again. It's like the 11th time now. Go on, off you go. Don't stop this time, please. I mean, I guess that's one way to make it look like they're doing speed checks. So this morning I left from Győr, and I'm doing a 50-ish mile day. And yeah, today I get to meet Kata, who is a member of the Tallbike tribe. Say hello!
We found the quiet spot next to a lake and set up camp there. The next morning we had 50 kilometers to cover to get to a town near to Budapest, where I would take my first proper break of the tour for a week or two.
I am so happy right now. It's been more than 6 months since I've last seen a Tesco, and I did not know that they existed in any other country but England, and now I'm really happy. Hello. Yeah, you want to get more speed.
It turned out that my 200-kilometer rush to Vienna had put me ahead of schedule, and we actually had a few days to spare before the Fruitbikers critical mass in Budapest.
When one note stops working, so you take apart the entire piano just to try and fix it. We will find it. And all that because of this, which is missing this. We have found the culprit. It is this. Now we just need to figure out how to remove this and replace it with another hammer, because we can't be bothered to actually repair it. Any piano mechanics who ever watch this video are going to be like raging tears right now. 200-year-old piano being vandalized as we speak. But okay, so now we have to switch out for the broken one, because we're condemning this poor innocent key to a life sentence of never working again. Oh. And here goes back in our D, and hopefully now it works with our new little piece of thing. So in the process of putting the D back in, we realised this one was bigger, so we had to bend this back. That worked. We put the keyboard all the way back into the piano, and then on the way out, proceeded to snap another one. So now we're on to repair number 3. So now we just need to put it back together using some rope and some glue and hope for that. And there's our terrible little repair on our second victim. And hopefully that will now work, as we have to fit it back in there without snapping another key. Yep. Whoa! Gops. Don't drop it. No. That sounded very healthy. Okay, that's good. Is that in? Yes. That's normal, right?
Yes, that was better. Like this, I don't need those two.
The next morning, we met with a small circus group, where we tried out unicycles, and I finally managed to get the hang of how to juggle.
Slow work in progress, but need to get a flag per every country, and I've still got at least 3 more flags to do today. While watching the Eurovelo film to see what's going to happen next from Monte and Komodo.
I spent the next day or so practicing my newly learned skill. We now only had 2 days until the critical mass event in Budapest, and we were getting pretty excited for it. But to see that, you'll have to wait until next time. If you're enjoying these videos, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing. It would mean a lot to me, since I put months of work into this video series, and your support is greatly appreciated.